Shake that thing, miss. Can I shake that thing, miss? Annabella, shake that thing, yeah. Hello, everyone. This is my cultural music video. In an earlier video, I mentioned that I was Jamaican and American, so I'm going to be talking about three genres of Jamaican music, and there are reggae, dancehall, and ska or ska. And I'll be first talking about dancehall music. So, dancehall, also known as bashment, originated in the 1970s. In the 1980s, it actually received mainstream success and continued into the 90s, and even now in the 2000s, a lot of artists incorporate dancehall into their music. And so dancehall is typically created with a DJ rapping or singing over danceable tunes or music. Dancehall actually it was meant to kind of talk about, or it's meant to, of course, dance and have a good time, but it also talks about some of the issues Jamaica is facing. For example, the poverty and the violence in Jamaica, that's talked about in dancehall music as well. Some artists in dancehall artists that we may know or may have heard of include like Vibes Cartel, Sean Paul, Spice, Beanie Man, Elephant Man, and of course there's plenty others, but it's just to name a few. So hopefully they gave you a little bit more about dancehall music, and we will move on to the reggae. So reggae music came about in the 1960s. There was a band called the Toots and Maytals, and they wrote a very popular song called Do the Reggae. And with that song, reggae was kind of placed on the map. Like that was the first song to use the term reggae. Reggae themes usually include the societal issues that are happening in Jamaica, but they also touch on some lighter topics as well, such as like finding love, being in love, being happy, and having fun. So it's more so used to create like a mellow kind of attitude and feeling. Reggae usually includes like rhythm and blues, jazz, calypso, and a lot of West African folk rhythms, and also it's mento with and that means like folk music. There's a lot of call and response typically in reggae music. So what that means is, say for example, there's a drum, and the drum will have a beat. And typically, or what may happen is maybe it's followed by another drum with a different beat. So it's kind of like a conversation in the music or the song. Reggae has become widely popular. It's popular not only in Jamaica and other Caribbean islands, but also in areas like Central America, South America, like Guyana and Venezuela, and also the UK. Reggae is pretty popular, very well liked over there. So last but not least, I'm going to talk about ska or skia. So ska music originated in the 1950s, and it was a precursor for reggae and rocksteady. So ska typically involves elements of rhythm and blues, jazz, calypso, and what's called Caribbean mento, which can be compared to folk music. Ska singers typically would do what's called toasting, and that involves like they may say things repeatedly, they may make sounds, they may invent rhymes, and this type of music is also typically meant to be danced to. It's very lively, it's very upbeat, it's very catchy. Ska has become popular in the UK culture as well. And it's become a dominant part of their culture as well as in Jamaica. So hopefully these little synopses of what I've been giving you have been helpful to understanding a bit more about the Jamaican culture. So I thank you for watching, and see you next time. Have a great day.